Hello everyone, Denise here. Today I'm going to open up an interchangeable crochet hook set. I purchased this from Temu and I will leave the affiliate link below if you do not have the app, and I will leave the direct link below if you would like to go to this set directly. Both will be affiliate links, and then I have a code you can use for an amount off. So I'm going to open this up. It's plastic wrapped, so I'm going to open that up and take a look at what's inside. Okay, so we have like a pleather vinyl type case. Zips open. Look at our contents. So we have metal hooks and we also have plastic hooks. The larger hooks are plastic. It is harder to do metal in larger sizes because they get heavy. So that is why they do that. This is what intrigued me. So my other set that I have, also by this same maker here, it is a different shape. Ooh, this is silicone. It's a different shape, and that was kind of what I didn't love about it. So this one should solve that problem because it is cylinder, and it gets a little bigger as it goes out to the end, and I'll measure this for you. I would like to plug it in to show you that it lights up. There we go. See, this is red, it's lit up. So let's look at the instructions really quick because that tells us the sizes of the hooks, the hook heads anyway. Okay, what do we have? 2.0, 2.5, 3.0, 3.5, 4.0, 4.5, 5.0, 5.5, 6.0, 6.5, 7.0, 8.0, 9.0, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Wow, they get really big. So the smaller sizes are metal, okay? And it tells you how to change it out. I have a set that is made by the same company, so it says the usage time of the light crochet hook is approximately 7 to 9 hours when it's fully charged. Detailed operation explanation, that helps. Screen activation and mode switching. Click any button to wake up the screen. Click the round button to switch between S and R. Stitches and rows. Rounds, I guess. Stitch mode, counting S. Once you click the round button and see it blinking S on the screen, it indicates that the stitch counting function is activated. Increase the count by pressing plus. Decrease it by pressing minus. Press the minus button for 2 seconds to reset the counter to 0. Okay, let's try that. So I'm on stitches. Now let's press minus for 3 seconds. Oh, it worked. Cool. Lighting function. Press and hold the round button for 3 seconds to turn on the light. Long press for 3 seconds to switch to dim, soft light, and then press again for 3 seconds to turn it off. So that is correct. So pressing, holding it down for 3 seconds turns it to the brightest. Holding it down again turns it to dim, still on. And then pressing it down again for 3 seconds turns it off. Standby and resume. If the device remains inactive for 3 minutes, it will enter standby mode. Click A button to restart work and the previous count will be retained. Cool. So this is how you do it. You know, unplug it. You take one of the tools, whatever size that corresponds with the size of hook head that you're going to put on. Metal with metal, plastic with plastic. There is a slot here. There's a slot there, and it has divots put the crochet hook where the divots would go, and then turn it with a wrench. Once it stops turning, it's done. Then you crochet. You can have that at the back or you can have it at the front. It depends on how you put the hook head on. Right now, the counter is at the back. If you want to turn it around, take the head out, turn it like this, get it back in there, and then turn it this way so the hook head is forward. Ta-da! I'm excited to use this. So, some people don't like the plastic heads to crochet hooks. These are nice and smooth. I will check them, obviously, but they're nice and smooth. I've never had a problem with any interchangeable set that I have received from this company. There is a seam there that probably will not interfere with anything. Size is listed on each hook head right here, and we will measure to see how close they are. So this says 12.0 millimeter. They are tapered, by the way. Okay, so at the largest part here is where we have closest to 12. It's 11.8. And then it goes down because this is tapered. So, I mean, that's normal. That's not off in any way. It's that these are super exact. So, if you use a crochet gauge, which I will grab one. What is this size? This is an 11. And it's measuring 10.6. Oh, right there. I measured 11. Yep. So I'm guessing most of them are going to be right there. 10, 9.9, 10. I'll go through these and I'll fast forward so you don't have to spend so much time. This is a 9. .1. I do see that this one goes out a bit. It kind of bends in just a smidge there. Interesting. It's 4.1 right there. Yeah, it goes in just a smidge. So the hook handle itself, where your hands would be holding it on the rubber part, way up at the top here, is 15 millimeters, or a little over 1/2 inch, right there around 1/2 inch. At the largest part of the handle, 21.4 millimeters or 0.84. So that's exciting to me. The smallest part way up here, same. So 0.59, we're looking at, I think, perfect. I think a 1/2 inch for a crochet hook is like aces for me anyway. So the hook length with the, what is this? What did I say it was? A 7? It is, let's get this over. It's right about 7 1/4 centimeters. 18, a little over 18 centimeters. Hook heads shouldn't be too different in size. I mean, obviously the larger ones are probably going to be longer, yeah. So in the hook case, oh, we're looking at the same height almost. So let's look at the smallest one. So yeah, it's shorter. The smallest one is shorter than that one. So smallest is going to be, since we know the longest is 7 1/4. This would be the shortest, which is going to be not very short at all, actually. It doesn't roll off. Hooray. Yeah, it's right at 7 at the shortest. I should dim the light so that you can see. Hold on. So this is the brightest setting. I still have a light on, but this is the brightest setting. And then you hold it down 3 seconds and it'll go to the dim. Still on. But if the brightest hurts your eyes and whatever, maybe you're in the pitch black and you don't want a whole bunch of light because it's distracting, the dim would work great. And then 3 more seconds and it shuts off. So when you're using the clear hooks, your hook head will light up more than the middle ones. But I personally prefer the hook heads that light up, but they are not bright, because it does end up hurting my eyes. So I'm super happy this has the setting for not so bright. See that? Look at that. That's really bright. There. See, that would be more of what I would use. Oh, I love this set so much already, and I haven't even used it. So one thing that I will say before using it, and I know this probably applies to the other set I own as well, and that is this divot that comes down could bother some people. It could. I have never found that that they are difficult to maneuver. They're not sharp, they're smooth. So I will let you know if that is any different with this set. It will be something I am looking for. But using it in low lighting, I'm definitely looking forward to doing that. The handle itself, I'm really excited about. I'm really excited about that, because that was my biggest complaint with my other set, is that I did not like the style of the handle that was the counter handle, and this is fixed. So it's almost like they were listening to me. So I just noticed that if you move this too much, this is going to move just a smidge because it is not down. So if that bothers you, get a little bit of glue and get that glued down. Not going to bother me, and if it does, I'll get glue. I'm guessing they didn't want to have it glued down so that you could maybe, I don't know, clean it. I don't know. But I will try the set out and let you know what I think about it. The hook head style is tapered. As I said, you can see that it tapers as it comes down from the neck. I really, really like the style of hook head. It's a nice hybrid hook head. It is not like any other brand. It is very, it's like almost identical to the other Temu sets that I have reviewed recently, and I will link them below. I'm gonna go use it for a while and then I will come back to you. I'll show you what I was working on and I'll let you know what I think about it all. I use the row counter and everything. So I'll see you in a little bit. Wanted to go over the row counter again because I don't think I showed that clear enough on here. Press any button to turn it on, okay? And then it will be blinking S when you start it. So then if you're doing a stitch count, then you would raise as necessary, minus as necessary. Once you get up to whatever you want and then you're done, hit the minus button for a couple of seconds and it goes to 0. If you want to go to the rows, hit the round button again and you're on rows or rounds. Same thing, up, down. Then when you want to erase it, hold it for a couple of seconds and it's gone. That's all there is to it. Checking on the gauge. 2.0. 2.5. 3.5. I'll let you know if any of them are off. I'll fast forward through this. So I don't have a 13 on either of these. So this goes 10, 12, 15. The clover one only goes to 10, but I measured them with a caliper. 13 and 14 are not on either of these gauges. And they're honestly usually not in sets. I don't think 14s are, I've ever seen a 14 in a set. So that's unusual, very unusual. There isn't 11 on my gauges. This is the one that dips in, so I bet it's 4 right there. Yeah. That one is a little strange, not gonna lie. That one is a little strange. So while it's 4.0 here, it gets higher after that. So that's all of them. Okay, so I have used the hook for quite a while. Made this entire washcloth, played around with the stitch counter, row counter, round counter. I mean, the light never went dead. It never lost battery power. I didn't recharge it other than the initial charge that I did in the first part of the video. So I do think it is true, probably what they say on the paper. The hours that they quote on here as 7 to 9 hours. It didn't dim at all when I was using it. I do like to use the dim setting, which would take less power than the high. It worked great. I didn't have any problems at all with the hook handle. The hook handle worked well in my hand. When I hold it like this, it hits me right there. So, I mean, it's a great fit. I didn't have any problems with any of the hook heads. They're all smooth. Like I said, the plastic ones have, they have, what do you call it? Like a mold mark down the middle. But it isn't like, it doesn't bother me. Like it doesn't bother me when I'm crocheting. So I didn't use the hook head that I had on there very long because I need to make up some washcloths, because that was a Christmas gift that I have not finished. So I am making dishcloths. The dishcloth is my easy peasy dishcloth, so I'll link that below. But the hook is great. So as I mentioned before, I have another set. It is sold on Temu. I will link my affiliate direct link to that below. I will also link the video where I reviewed that set. It's the same hook heads. Like, it's the same exact hook heads as the other two sets that I recently reviewed on here. Let me grab the larger set so you can take a look and see what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is the other set I recently reviewed on Temu. Gorgeous set, all rainbow. Not so great as a take along set, but then you can get these. So let me pull one of these out so that you can take a look at what I'm talking about with the hook head. So all of these are tapered as well. Take a look at it. You can see the similarity. Obviously this is too big. So what am I looking at? An 8. So 7 is probably the closest I will. Nope, that's 8. There you go. So the throat is less deep on this one than the other side, but you can see the similarity there. Very similar. It works the same for me. Works the same. They're both tapered. This one is more tapered, but I don't know. I am a big fan of these interchangeable sets. Most of them that I have found with this brand, which I don't know how to say the name. ZCVTbye. They're interchangeable. So if you have one set, if you get 2 sets from Temu that are 2 different styles, the heads are interchangeable. So that is a great plus as well. I like them. I like them a lot. I love this handle. This handle is the best. So as far as light up sets go, this is my absolute favorite light up set that I've ever owned. I've been crocheting since 2005, end of 2004, 2005, somewhere in there, about 20 years. I started when I was a kid, about 13, and then I didn't for many moons. And so I picked it up it was around 2005, I do want to say. 20 years. 20 years. So we're looking at 20 years of me experiencing different hooks, different styles, hands down. This style for me is best. The width of this is perfect. The length is perfect. The lighting that you can turn it up and down is perfect. The counter is perfect. This is silicone, so it helps me grip. That's perfect. The only thing that I think someone might have an issue with is this. The bump of the hook, if you take your yarn down that far. I didn't, and I often use longer hook heads that have the longer neck. So Check it out, guys. They are not expensive. What did I pay for these? I feel like it was $23 I paid for these. I will put the price down below by the link so that you can check them out. If you use my code, you can get a discount. So you can get the app, get a discount with my code. You can use my direct link. You can do whatever you want to do. I will leave all the information down for you. Take care. I'm giving these a 10 out of 10. I don't see any reason why I wouldn't. I personally love them. 10 out of 10 for me. I don't think I need another take-along set ever. Like, this is it. Look at the range of sizes here. So aces to this company for creating this, and thanks to Temu for selling them so that we can afford them. I appreciate Temu. I appreciate all of you. Thank you to everyone who has been using my links. Aces, I mean, you have been helping me out. That's why I got this set. You guys have been helping that much. So take care. Until next time, guys.